Nom Anor has spent more time in this galaxy, nearly 2 decades by some estimates, than any other Yuuzhan Vong. He is also one of the most secular, paying lip service to the goddess Yun Harla while furthering his own career. As a member of the Intendant caste, Anor was preordained to live his life as a politician. He rose rapidly through the ranks of the Intendants. On the day he became an executor, he gouged out his eye with a burning stick to show acceptance of the honor. Since then, he has set his sights on the title of High Prefect. But in many ways, Nom Anor is more like a member of the Shaper caste than an Intendant. A brilliant amateur scientist, he bioengineered the Kumspore, the Gablith Masker, the Neotib Wingling, and other organic tools in clear defiance of religious protocols governing such innovation. He despises the Yuuzhan Vong traditionalists who cling to the outdated weapons of their ancestors and believes his breakthroughs will be the key to victory. His tattoos and disfigurements, including a venom-spitting Plarian bowl that sits in the socket that once held his left eye, are evidence of his unique status. As executor, it was Nom Anor's job to spy on the inhabitants of this galaxy and destabilize their political structure. His first target was the Imperial Interim Ruling Council, formed by the reborn Emperor's defeat. By manipulating council members Zandel Caravis, Anor toppled the power hierarchy and hastened the Empire's collapse. Over the years, he continued to work behind the scenes. On Misty Manor II, he infected 100 new Republic diplomats by planting lethal Kumspores in their breath masks. Of the 100 victims, only Mara Jade Skywalker survived, and she suffered for years before beating the disease. On Rama Mul, in the expansion region, Nom Anor emerged as the leader of the anti-technology, anti-Jedi Red Knights of Life. Disguised by an Uglith masker, Anor whipped his followers into a frenzy of hatred against their sister planet, Asarian. Leia Organa Solo met with Anor in an attempt to defuse the crisis, but she failed to detect his true nature. Anor launched missiles at Asarian, then faked his own death. By this time, the Yuuzhan Vong invasion had begun, at the galactic breach point designated Vector Prime. The vanguard force, known as the Praetorit Vong, consisted almost entirely of members of the Intendant caste. Anor reportedly directly to Prefect Dagara, and Dagara's shameful defeat at Helska IV hurt Anor by association. Other warriors came in to fix what the Praetorit Vong had bungled, and Anor struggled to regain favor among soldiers who hated his kind. With the priest Harar, an old friend of War Master Savang Laws, he masterminded a plot to dangle the priestess Alan before the New Republic as a defector, and through the priestess's use of a deadly bioweapon, ultimately wipe out the Jedi Knights. The plan didn't work, though, but Anor used his knowledge of this galaxy to forge an alliance with the Hutts. Knowing that the treacherous slugs would undoubtedly betray the Yuuzhan Vong, Anor fed them false data which found its way into the hands of New Republic intelligence. The misinformation helped the Yuuzhan Vong score a victory at the Fondor shipyards. After the Fondor battle, War Master Savang Laws sent Nom Anor to help reclaim the polluted planet Duro as penance for his past failures. Posing as Duro's scientist Dacid Kuriar, Anor unleashed genetically engineered Neotib Winglings, which chewed through the environment domes of the New Republic refugee encampments. By the time Mara Jade Skywalker and Jaina Solo revealed his true identity, it was too late to stop Duros' devastation by Yuuzhan Vong warriors. Arriving on conquered Duro, the War Master lifted Nom Anor's penance, but pointedly chose not to promote him. Anor continued to struggle to prove himself, infiltrating the ranks of the given species, yet failing to win their homeworld Yog Dul for the Yuuzhan Vong. Even worse, Savang Law now kept the alien Vergir as his personal advisor. Vergir despised Anor, and the feeling was more than mutual. Given his long history, Nom Anor came to represent the public face of the Yuuzhan Vong in the eyes of the New Republic government. It was he who met with Leia Organa Solo to convince her to surrender the location of the hidden Jedi refuge. She spurned him even when he threatened the lives of a convoy of refugees. Anor then spoke on the floor of the Senate chamber, trying to convince the legislators to accept the reality of Yuuzhan Vong in victory. Chief of State Borsk Felia denounced him, and when assassins tried to kill Felia, Anor was censured and kicked off the planet Coruscant. But Nom Anor gained a piece of essential information which he revealed to Savang Law. Jason and Jaina Solo were twins. Among the Yuuzhan Vong, such a birthing pair is rare and highly valued. The War Master sent Anor to a world ship in the Merkur system to collect these two presumptuous Jedi for a holy sacrifice. He also sent Vergir. The mission to Merkur resulted in the death of the youngest Jedi sibling Anakin Solo, and the capture of half of the twin pairing. Although Jaina Solo escaped, Nom Anor hoped his partial success would elevate him in the eyes of Supreme Overlord Shimra.
Well, I was going into Tarshian Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Come on.
Well, I was going into Tarshian Station to pick up some power converters.
Luke!